Rosen, Allison, by the way.
Yay!
How's everyone today? Good. Thank you for coming very much. Joe and Sherry really appreciate you all being here. They worked very hard on this, but they know that none of it is possible without you. So thank you very much. Give yourselves a hand. Thank you. Before we get started, we're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to answer some questions. If there's any confusion about healthcare reform or the election coming up, just feel free to raise your hand and ask me questions. Anybody have a question? Sherry Bide has a question.
Does
Yes.
healthcare reform cover pre-existing conditions?
Healthcare reform is going to cover pre-existing conditions with one stipulation, that they require no treatment whatsoever. Does anybody else have a question? Ron Hart, yes sir.
I understand that under Obamacare, the procedure for LASIK surgery has been modified.
Yes, LASIK surgery will now be performed outside in the sun with a magnifying glass.
I have a question.
Yes sir, Ed Mahoney.
Is it true that there's a plan under the new Healthcare Reform Act to recycle glass eyes?
Yes, they will be recycling glass eyes, if you can believe this. I don't have a lot of information on it though, so just go online and Google cash for clinkers. Is there another question?
I have a question.
Yes,
My question is about the Republican candidates running for District 19.
Yes.
I'm not sure who to vote for. Which of the candidates really has the best judgments?
Judgments?
Judgments.
Oh, the judgments, those were all on Ed Lynch. Is anybody else? Yes, my son T has a question. Timothy.
Can you tell us more? Can you tell us more about the candidates and their slogans?
The candidates and their slogan. That's a good question. Well, Joe Bud's slogan is principles over politics, and that is very self-explanatory. Yes. I don't know much about the other candidates' slogans, but I think with all those judgments on Ed Lynch, his slogan should be "Lean on me." Is there another question?
Yes, is it true that doctors will no longer be able to perform the stomach stapling surgery?
Yes, that's true, believe it or not. Doctors will no longer be able to perform bariatric surgery. However, Staples and Office Max have been approved to step in. Anyone else? Gil Cody.
Hey, how would I know if my doctor was an Obamacare participant?
You'll know your doctor is an Obamacare participant if you walk in and there's a tip jar in the reception area, and you may see his diploma hanging on the wall from an online university. Anybody else? Yes, Mike.
Yeah, the Democrats had a hard time pushing through their health care plan.
Yes.
If it fails, how will they sell it?
eBay.
That's where Joe stands on taxes.
Well, Joe stands on taxes. He is a fiscal conservative. Obviously, he wants to lower your taxes, unlike some certain Chicago Democrats that we know that think that if it's breathing, you should tax it, and if it's dead, you should tax it twice. Okay, fun is over. I have some very important people that I want to introduce to you. Joe has asked me to introduce to you his core team. These are the guys that sit on the couch with him every week and they strategize together to make this all happen. So I thought I would introduce the best looking one first. My husband Timothy Craigillo. Stand up. Come on, hands. This is North Time. He works hard. Ray North, are you here, Ray? Thank you. Ed Mahoney. I just like saying his name. Gil Covey. Alan Yesman is not here, I don't think.
No.
Alan Yesman, our assistant treasurer. Joel Portnoy, he is the treasurer. And the man from Alabama, Ron Hart. We love Ron. Okay, and now for the man that you're all here to see. He's sick of all of Washington's crud. He's been to tea parties exposing the mud. He's the honorable man with the principled plan. Please welcome with me to the stand, Joe Bud. Joe Bud. Joe Bud. Joe Bud. Joe Bud.
Thank you, Allison.